strategies. I'm going to take a long on Aussie dollar, and I'll explain my thought process behind it. So here's my stop, and here's my target. So it's 9.3 pip stop, or 9 pip stop, and no 100 pip target. Okay, it's to 11 all. So let's start with the daily. I've already explained this in my weekend market review video as to why I think it's bullish. So this is just the entry part. So these up candles to move down, resistance, resistance, round return, support. Now the key thing is what's happening at the lower time frame here. So we've come down, we've taken this low out. Okay, I'm seeing that stop rate. Okay, then we've come down, pushed up, we've taken this high out. Now you can say this is a stop rate, but I'm seeing this as a breaking market structure. It's shown interest that it wants to go higher. That is enough for me to consider that as a breaking market structure. So overall, I do not want to see this low taken. Now I'm able to refine my stop loss because of what's happening in the lower time frame. So if we look, right, if I draw these down candles, these up candles, sorry, these up candles that did move down, took out this low here, moved up, took out that high, then we've had it move down and then push up here, taking out these stops. Now I see this as a little break in the market structure again. Now it's on a lower time frame. Okay, this high here got taken. So for me, that's a break in market structure. So any retracement is, for me, is a buy. Now it's gone a bit deep than I would have liked, deeper than I would have liked, but it's still valid. Okay, so now I've been waiting for time and price. We've got another little stop rate here. Okay, now let's look at the timing. So for me, Asia started, so 2300 GMT is midnight UK time, and that's when I start hunting for setups. It's just started here, and my window is usually well, this is, I'm just setting my own windows around here, so I'm not going to be up all Asia, but this is when it starts. I start looking for Asia setups now, so it's valid. So if I draw this out here, right, just draw this differently, pick a line, just delineating my window for entering the trades. And if I copy that over, now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get rid of this because otherwise it's getting too messy. But when I start drawing these, it just helps me personally see things better. Okay, don't have to do what I'm doing now, but it's just something I do. Okay, so let's go back down to low time frame. Asia. Oops. So what's happening here? And why am I targeting what I'm targeting? So we're in Asia now. Now I'm expecting retracement in the dollar. I've already explained this in the weekend review video if you haven't already seen it. And I'm expecting a swing move up. Okay, so logically, where are my targets? Now obviously here, these are obviously we got short-term highs. Those would be targets, but I'm aiming for this here. Why? To fill in this thin inefficient move. This was caused by, I think it was Australian retail sales last week, and because I'm expecting a retracement on the dollar, I think this is going to push up. This is also supported by the Aussie New Zealand that I've spoken about, okay, in the weekend video. So we're in the kill zone, or the session time. I'm expecting a move. Now we are below the weekly open. Okay, so if I just mark out the weekly open, so the weekly open comes in at 7772. 72 weekly open. Now I could have entered this as a conservative way, which would be to wait for price to get above the weekly open. Now I'm planning on adding more on if he gets above there. This is a low risk entry for me. We're a tight stop anyway, good risk reward. It's lined up, so you should start seeing price push over, and the probability increases of this trade idea once we start taking out these highs, right? And ideally a good thrust up above the weekly open. So I've spoken about the weekly open strategies many times. If you watch my review videos, you'll know exactly how I play it. So you see how once we enter the session time, we start getting volume. It's quiet outside the session times, but once we enter the session times, volume starts kicking in, and we start getting the movement. So far, it's just early stages, but if we can get a clean move above this high here, then we'll start dealing with this here. These are zones I'm dealing with. Resistance, resistance. So if we can break above this, I'll push my stop loss up, okay, completely, to break even, and possibly under here, depending on how the structure is and how price is, and then look to enter more, all the while playing for this swing target here. So this is a decent weekly objective, weekly range. But yeah, I personally think it'll go higher, but I'm only targeting high probability targets, okay. Anything else is just bonus, but I'll be satisfied with this for a weekly hold. It's over 11R, that's plenty for me. So as price unfolds, I'll update and we'll see how it goes. I'm about to close the remainder of my position on this Aussie dollar. I'll explain why. So obviously when I entered, we had during Asia we had a nice push up. And I thought we're gonna go a lot higher. So we were above the weekly open. I thought, okay, we're gonna go a lot higher. But we came to resistance. So if I draw this out here, if I take some fib extensions, right, low to high, 200% extension. So we came here and we rejected, we pushed up and we rejected back down. So I closed 3 lots here. I left the remainder 2, and it came down lower, took out this stop. So I wanted this low to hold. Pushed up again, it kept failing to go higher, so that just made so I was out 3 lots. So as soon as this broke, then I thought, okay, it's probably gonna have a deep retracement. I can always get back in later on, and it's just taken out this low, so there's no point for me. Probability of it going higher now was dropped, at least for the rest of the day, and I think we could have a deeper retracement. So what I'll be waiting for is a retracement at least into here, right? I want to see this low hold. If I go to the 4 hour, probably clearer if I see it showing the 4 hour here. If you can come into here somewhere, show me some bullish price action, I'd look to take it up further. We are also obviously coming to resistance here, okay, body of these candles. So it was a decent, I mean, a small day trade, nothing special, but it was a nice little example of a trade, where things don't always plan out the way you want it to, but you can still be profitable. You gotta take what the market gives you. So I hope that video helped, and if we can come into here and get some bullish price action, I'm looking to take this again. So all depends on what happens here, if we get down there, or if we don't get down here and start breaking above these highs, then I'll look for another entry to get back on board. I'm still aiming for this. I think we could reach there, but we'll have to see as price progresses. So I hope that helped.